are Made Simple, and I'm Jill, and today we are doing something simple. I just bought a watermelon, cut it to look like a cake, covered it with Cool Whip and some fruit, and I am ready to go to a backyard barbecue, and I'm bringing the fruit salad. See you in just a second. Our watermelon cake is just like decorating a regular cake, except instead of using frosting, we're going to use Cool Whip. We're going to use fruit for our like flowers and garnishes that we would normally put on. We're going to use some sliced almonds and some coconut for the topping and some marshmallows, and if you want to put a little sweetness on there, you can use some mini chocolate chips, and we're ready to get started. Right, I bought a pretty wide watermelon. I was looking to make sure that it would be round in the part where I wanted the cake. So to make sure that I had a circle, I found something around my house which would be the size of a round cake. This is about a 7 or 8 inch round. I put it up on top of the watermelon and I just cut around and then lifted the plate back up, and then I was able to pop out the rind like this and set it aside. And then that's my cake that I'm going to work with. Now, using the Cool Whip, I decided I was going to try to keep my watermelon as cool as I could, because I know that when you use Cool Whip, it can actually start to slide a little bit if it's warm. So we will see. It's been pretty warm where I live. It's been pretty humid, which is rare for Southern California. But we've been having some thunderstorms and all kinds of weird weather. So I'm just going to, with my spatula, just kind of go around, and it doesn't have to be exactly even like a regular cake, although I'll be able to clean it up a little bit once I get it all on. So it's really very much like icing a cake. So you can pick whatever fruits you want. I mean, you can just go to the store and see whatever fruit is in season. If you don't have fruit that's in season or live in an area where there's not really fresh fruit, you can always just buy canned fruit. Just make sure that you dry it out like on a paper towel before you put it on the whipped cream, because it can actually melt the whipped cream or dissolve the whipped cream. Okay, so I'm going all around. Now this would be cute if you did it with like little mini watermelons for everybody at the table. That would be so much fun. But what a great surprise cake for people when they come to the party and they think there's like a cake under there, or maybe a pound cake under there or something, and you cut into it and it's this delicious watermelon. Okay, now I'm just going to go around, just kind of clean up the sides. If I see a little hole, I'm going to clean it up. Okay, and then my tops, just going to kind of go on top like this. I don't need it completely even because I want it to kind of look whimsy and kind of neat looking. Okay, so now that I have my whipped cream, now I'm ready to put on my sliced almonds. So I'm going to get that ready for you. All right, I have my whipped cream watermelon cake. I'm going to take some slivered almonds and just, I have it under a cookie sheet so I can just kind of go around and stick it on the sides and try to do it so you guys can see. It's kind of hard to turn, to be honest with you, because this watermelon is so heavy. It's all water. I'm not used to working with watermelon cakes. I'm a cake decorator, not a watermelon cake decorator. But this is a beautiful cake to make for a special party. All right, now we're ready to decorate the top. So what I'm going to do is move this to the side. I'm going to bring a pretty plate, put that on because it was just on a cardboard board. And now I am ready to decorate. So I've got all these different types of flowers to work with, which is technically fruit. So I'm going to take some of my blueberries, which these actual blueberries are actually frozen. I found them in the frozen fruit section. And blueberries are kind of hard to find during some of the seasons, but the frozen ones are pretty good. So it looks, I think these will be just fine and delicious. I'm going to stick that in the middle. Then I'm going to take some kiwi. I love kiwi. And kiwi is just so beautiful. Love the color of kiwi. Put that there. And then I'm going to adorn it with some strawberries. That way everybody that gets a slice, they not only get watermelon, they get strawberries, they get kiwis, they get blueberries. You could put bananas on here if that's in season. Orange slices, apple slices, papaya, mango. You can make it a beautiful display for like a luau or summer backyard barbecue. And I've got some cherries that I'm going to just stick to the side like that. And just decorate around. And there you have a beautiful watermelon cake. Super simple, super easy. Now the only thing I would just remind you, make sure you refrigerate your watermelon before you put the whipped cream on. That made it a lot easier. Now I gotta find them real fast because I forgot where I put them all. Oh, there they are. So I've got some bamboo sticks, and I thought it would be fun is to take some marshmallow to anchor it so it doesn't fly. Like that, and then you could stick some other strawberries and things like that. And then you can stick that in the cake if you want, kind of as an added design. Oh, there, it's sliding down. Thought this marshmallow was gonna keep that up. All right, well, gonna have to add some more fruit on there. There you go. That's pretty funny, actually. Oh boy. And stick that on there too. So pretty cool there. Now, if you want to add some sweetness, then you can add some of the chocolate chips that I was talking about. Here's just some mini chocolate chips that you can add. Not too much, but give it kind of a sweetness. And then if that's not enough, you can add some coconut on top too. So you don't want it too much, but give it some coconut flavor. And there you have it, your watermelon cake. Enjoy. That was so much fun to do. Thanks for joining us today. Thanks a lot.